Hey there, I'm Charlotte Smith with The Profitable Farm, and this is 3 Cow Marketing. And today I'm here to talk all about Facebook ads that sell. So Facebook is a touchy thing, and I actually have to take a minute to do something. I have to stream this video. So please bear with me. And if you're watching the replay, just fast forward like to the 2-minute mark so that you can skip all this, because I have to get a button up on my computer, make sure the video's streaming. It's not quite here yet, and then share it. Okay, so I'm almost there. But again, if you're watching the video, oh good, Penelope's watching. If you're watching the video, just fast forward. I mean, if you're watching the replay, fast forward while I get this set up. And Penelope, just hang in there. I can't believe you got up early to watch this. Okay. Hang on. It's coming. I'm trying to get it in the Profitable Farm. Okay, you guys, coming. Okay, so let me check some technology. And again, you might want to fast forward if you're brand new. I'm going to make sure that it's showing up on the page and that I have a link to put in. Looks like it's working. Oh, I love when technology works, because many times it does not. All right, so thank you for being here. Just had to take care of making sure the video is in the right place. Today is all about Facebook ads. I created a free course. The link is in the comment below, so you can sign up. Whoops, hang on, make sure I got the right link. Yes, so if you click the link, it says, takes you to a free course, how to create a Facebook ad that sells, and you can log in if you've already done our other free courses, or create a password to get into that. It's totally free. Now, why Facebook ads? So Facebook changes their guidelines and their rules all the time. And I have a lot of farmers that email me and make comments here, and they get really frustrated by that. And it doesn't do any good to get frustrated, because Facebook is a business and they need to keep their customers happy, just like you and I want to keep our customers happy. And one way they found to do that is their customers don't want to see ads filling up their feed. That's not all they want. They want an ad here and there. So Facebook looks at your ads and determines if their customers like your ad or your product, and it shows it to more people if they like it, and it won't show your ad to people if they don't like it. And one of the things they won't like about the ad, and also I explain all this in the course, so be sure to sign up, it's free. One of the reasons they won't like your ad is if it's directly trying to sell a product. So Facebook is not a place to sell your products. I have a whole blog post on that, and I explain that in the course. It's a place to build relationship with customers, to interact with them, to have them get to know you, get them on your email list. And when they're on your email list and you're communicating with them once a month and adding value to their lives and solving problems, in a few weeks or a few months or a year, then they will buy something from you. So you've got to play by marketing rules and Facebook rules too. And what I mean by marketing rules are how marketing works. So it does not work to put an ad up that says, come sign up for our CSA today, and it takes them to a page where they can pay money and check out and sign up. Facebook doesn't like that. So what do they like? Well, we talk all about that in our free course. We teach you how to create images that will work for you, because some images are better than others. As an example, when I do research the farmers that come into this group, I often will click to see their Facebook page, and I often scroll down and see lots of pictures of raw meat and bones and things like that, because that's what they think they're selling. And that's not going to be attractive to people who are scrolling through their Facebook feed. So what they want to see is, instead of putting a big pile of bones and taking a picture, is have a big pot of steaming bone broth and you know, your kids holding it and share a story on your blog about how it is nourishing you this winter. That's what people want to see. They will engage with that. It'll evoke an emotion, and they're going to race out to your farm store or your farmer's market booth and buy some bones. So I go all over all of that in the course. Anyway, I'm going to do something different today, and I'm going to turn my camera around to face the computer because some of you have taken the course this week and created some Facebook ads to get some feedback. So, well, one more thing before I do that. The point of Facebook, like I said, is to get people over to your website and on your email list to have a consistent relationship with them. So instead of placing an ad to a checkout page to buy your products, it needs to go to some piece of content that's going to help them reach their goals, fulfill their dreams, or help them with their struggles in life, whether that's to get a healthy meal on the table because they're so busy or something, or how to get 3 meals out of 1 chicken. You know, if your customers have been complaining about the price of fresh pastured chicken, that would be very attractive to them. So you have that piece of content on your website all ready to go. So let's turn the camera around. If I can even remember how to do that. Yes. Okay. My technology here. Going to my computer. And let's look at the first ad there. So this is Christine Center, and she's in Texas. And Christine has this picture right here. I already gave her a little feedback on that picture. So in our step-by-step video, shows you how to create an image on Canva. It's really super easy to darken that image. So I would just suggest that Christine darken that image a little bit more so that those letters pop out. So really play with that in Canva. Make sure because you have the option and the capability to darken the picture, make sure people see those letters on there, because you have to think of your customer and how she's on Facebook. Most people are on their phones and they're scrolling quickly through their feed until something captures their attention. So you want these letters to pop a little more so they're more likely to capture their attention. Now, you might think, well, this is just a recipe, but I know Christine, and I know she's talked to her customers, and she knows that this is solving a problem for her customers. They have asked her how to, what's the best way to prepare a ham. And so she has really done her research on her customers. She knows that they're going to click on this link. It's going to get them over to her website, and she's written her post in a way that engages them. They're going to sign up for her emails, and they're going to become customers. They may not call her today and order a ham, but that's not the point of marketing or Facebook ads. So this is she's done a perfect job. I would just suggest making those letters pop a little more. And the important thing about Facebook ads is the letters, the verbiage has to be 20% or less of your ads. So she can't really make those bigger. Instead, she needs to darken the picture a little bit and make them pop more. Okay, so great job, and that's my advice on that one. And then let's go to this one, Graham Donahue. He's out of Virginia, and Graham sells at farmers markets, and again, he has done a great job doing his homework, because he sent me an email and he says people come up to his farmers market booth all the time and they say, what's the difference between grass-fed versus grass-finished? So when people are scrolling through Facebook, he knows that this is going to stop them, and they're going to be, oh, grass-fed versus grass-finished. And, subconsciously they're going to know that they were thinking about that. They're going to click on this ad. They're going to go over to his blog post, read all about that, and that is the first step for him building relationship with them and them becoming customers. And then even the way he writes it, like grass-fed versus grass-finished, what's the difference, which one is best? That is great copywriting right there, because it makes me instantly go, oh, there's one that is best. I'm going to click on this and read it. So he has put a lot of effort into this ad, both the words and the content in the blog post. And then Graham, I'm going to say the same thing to you as I did Christine, is try to darken that picture in Canva so those letters show up a little more, okay? That's really easy to do and play with. So just darken it up until they pop. But you've done a good job keeping them at less than 20% of it. The other thing I might suggest is play around with different pictures, because you might try in the Facebook course, in the free course, click the link, get it. I show you some different options where I show a picture of a family enjoying a meal around the table that evokes some emotion, this warm, fuzzy feeling, and they're going to think, oh, grass-fed beef will do that for me. So you might play with some different images. This one is good, and it's really good for your branding. As you become more well-known, they're going to know you as the guy with the hat outstanding in the field, you know. So that's good for branding, but you might play around, you know, put 20 bucks on this ad, and then in the future put $20 on an ad with people sitting around the table eating, enjoying a grass-fed beef meal, and it's all warm and fuzzy, and see if that's any different. So it's not a black and white science. You've got to play around with these. But so anyway, great job, Graham, and that's my advice for you. This is Jeanette Smith, and she has also in Virginia, I believe, Jeanette, unless I'm wrong, unless I missed that. She has a flower CSA. She already has some feedback for us. So this is an ad, and this is an ad to sign up for her bouquet subscription. The challenge she found, and luckily all these people are engaging with their customers and talking with them, so they know this, and that's really, really important to do. She found that men were hesitant to buy this for their wives for Christmas because the flowers don't start up till May. They won't get anything till May. So they didn't really want to do it. So she's already thinking about, you know, I said, hey, wouldn't this be a great Mother's Day ad? So target the ad to men for Mother's Day, because then the subscription is going to start up in May. So she already has her May marketing planned now. The other thing she might have been penalized for is that this is directly to a page to buy something, and Facebook doesn't like that. So over time, they're going to stop showing all of Jeanette's ads because they know she links to purchase pages. So you know, it's not an instant feedback thing. It's something that Facebook algorithms take time to learn about you and what you're doing, and when they do, then they will promote you or penalize you depending on what you're doing. So Jeanette wants to be really careful sending ads like this to the purchase page, and it might be better to do a warm fuzzy story on her blog that it links to about something that she knows her ideal customer will absolutely love to read. So she can do one of these a couple times a year, but for the most part, your ads need to link to content. Content is advertising, not a landing page. And all this is explained in the free course, so you can go through that and learn more about that. And then let's jump back to Facebook, where we had a few people. Okay, we saw Christine's. This is Lori Jo Hernandez. And I have always said you flower farmers are so lucky because you can have the most beautiful ads in the world without much effort. So look how gorgeous this is. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, what does that mean? Cultivate more beauty in your life. Why is that an ad? But again, these are all personal. You can't copy someone else's ad because it won't necessarily work for your customers. Lori has done all her homework, and she knows that her customers are interested in things like this. She knows that they will be scrolling through Facebook, and this will stop them in their tracks. This title of Cultivate More Beauty in Your Life, and it links to a blog post that talks about how to do that. And she knows this works because she talks with her customers in person regularly all season long. She talks with them by email all winter long, and she gets together in person with them for coffee. So she knows inside and out that her customers will absolutely love this blog post. They're going to read this. They're going to get this warm, fuzzy feeling towards Lori. They're going to sign up for her emails, and you can bet next year they're going to be signing up for her subscriptions and going out to her farm to pick flowers. So I think this is just fabulous. Also, I think the words pop enough, you might try darkening the flowers a little bit to see if you want to pop them a little more, but the sizing is right. Everything's great. So great example. And then this one is, the reason I like this one, Lori, I told you I'd let you know on here, is 3 Acre Farm, and then in small letters, Cultivate Joy. Now she knows that'll be attractive to her ideal customer, that Cultivate Joy. This is a better ad for when she's developing her brand. So your brand is who you are, what you believe, what you consistently demonstrate online and on your website and in your content. That is your brand. So this is going to be great when she's branding herself, especially next summer is her second full season in business. An ad like this will bring more brand awareness in her community. So the other one is going to be better for getting people on her email list, and this is going to be better for giving her more credibility. So they serve a different purpose. All right, and then this one, another ham by Kristen Svensson. And the first thing I said to Kristen is the script is a little hard to read, the font. I had to squint a little bit and struggle to read it. And on a phone, remember 60-70% of people are looking at your Facebook posts on a phone. So this is going to be hard to read. So as pretty as it is, I would go for a thicker font and make sure it pops. So if you have to move it up a little bit or something somewhere so that the holiday ham words right there show up over the lighter pink ham, you know, play with the color a little bit. But a thicker font will help you tremendously. And then Kristen as well knows that her customers are saying, hey, what do I do with a ham for Christmas? So this is going to be perfect. They're going to click to her website. They're going to get a recipe from her. And then they're going to come back because they remember that she helped them for free. They didn't have to buy anything. They didn't have to search anything. She gave them this free gift of a recipe. So she'll be able to continue building a relationship with them. All right. So that's that one. And then Kristen also posted this one as an inspirational post. And this is not necessarily an ad. She used our course to figure out how to make her Facebook page more engaging overall. And this is a great example to do that. So I love the black letters in the white sky up there, the clouds. They really pop, and it's an inspirational quote. And people, this just helps her brand. So you want some of these sprinkled through your website, your Facebook page too. So this is a perfect example of that. We do about 3 posts like this per week, and they are mixed in then with those other posts like recipes and how-tos and educational posts. So this is a perfect example of an inspirational post that will help build engagement on her Facebook page. All right, I think that's everyone. Let me make sure. Sorry, everyone. Nothing like doing 4 things at once here. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera back around. Woo. Okay, and I did it. Oh, gosh. I always love when I can figure out how to make my phone work. So that's it. I'm going to check on here and see if there's questions. Oh, good. So, Lori, thank you. I'm so glad you saw that. So 1 for branding, that's great. And Elaine, hi Elaine, thanks for watching. Penelope, I just want to point out that Penelope is in New Zealand. She's in her dressing gown right now because I think it's like 4 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. And she set her alarm to get up and watch this. She sells jams and jellies. Oh, shoot, Penelope, you sent me an ad. Where is it? Why am I not seeing it? Okay, so Penelope sent me one too that she specifically created for this. Oh, darn it. Now I'm really embarrassed that I can't find it. Was it in email, Penelope, or on Facebook? So just slightly embarrassed that I can't find it, but let me look in my email. And if you, here it is. Okay, guess what, everyone? I found it. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera now and show you all Penelope's ad. So again, Penelope's in New Zealand, This is the ad she came up with. She got up at 4 in the morning to watch this. And she has a farm where she's doing some agritourism, and she sells jams and jellies on her farm. And so this is an ad and it says, looking to spend some quality time with your family. Now, Penelope just took our course, our marketing course, and she knows that her customers are coming to them as a destination to learn about farming, to give their kids the experience of being on a farm. She's really done her research. So she knows that this phrase right here, looking to spend some quality time with your family, is going to be attractive to them. So I think this is great. You might try making the words a little bit bigger. You know, I know you don't want to break that 20% rule, but just try it, see if they stand out a little more. And then under that, she says, choose a farm experience. And I assume, Penelope, I didn't get to clarify, but I assume that you're going to have, you know, the farm experience is like a farm tour or a farm camp or a farm stay. It would be better to list specifically what that is on the ad. So I can't tell if choose a farm experience is going to stay there permanently. They're going to click on there and go to the blog post that describes it. And if so, you might want to change that copy to say, click here to learn more or something. Or maybe you are putting that choose a farm experience means you're listing the exact farm experience there, like farm tour this weekend, or learn how to milk a cow, or stay overnight on a farm and have your kids collect eggs in the morning, or something like that. So otherwise, I think it's great. It's a cute picture, and you have done the research. You know that the dream of your customer is to get their family out to enjoy the farm, and you've worked that into your copy right there. So good job, Penelope. And thank you for being here from New Zealand. I'm always grateful to all of you who watch, but those of you who go to a little extra effort like Penelope, I'm especially grateful for. So that's it. Now I know that I found all the ads. And thank you, Penelope, for the comment. I'm glad I found it in email. And will be words in the Facebook ad itself linked to the blog. So Penelope just said that she is going to put the farm experience on the ad, which I think is better and more engaging. So they're going to see that. They're going to be like, wow, I can stay overnight on a farm and my kids can collect eggs in the morning. They're going to click on that and get over to our website. So let me make sure I don't have any other comments going on or anything. And questions, thank you for bearing with me. I know these are live. It's different. Okay, so I think we're good to go. So just remember, click the link to sign up for the free course. If you never want to place a Facebook ad, this will help you improve your Facebook page anyway and the engagement. And if you want to place an ad, this is a great place to start. I might say too that there are a dozen ways at least to place a Facebook ad. I've chosen one which is a good entry point. There are only about 3 ways that we place ads on our farm. You don't need to learn all the different ways. Some of them are super sophisticated for people trying to reach really, you know, niche things around the world and find really specific groups of people. You won't need that for the farm. So there's really only 1 or 2 ways you will ever need to place an ad, and this is the best way to start. So keep your questions coming. We will be in here answering them, and I will send this video out to our email list as well. And yeah, take the Facebook course, send in your ads for some more feedback if you want. All right, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. This is one of my favorite times of year, and keep all the comments coming. We love engaging with you. All right, I'll talk to you soon.